Welcome, everybody. I'm Dave O'Brien. Welcome to Los Angeles. We've got a great game lined up for you today. It's the New York Yankees versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's overcast.
One of the nicest stadiums in all of baseball, Dodger Stadium is painted after every season and regarded as the most well-kept stadium in baseball. This could be the year the Dodgers put it together and win it all, as they boast one of the most talented teams in the game. One of the most dominating teams in baseball history, the Yankees are a team of excellence every single year.
Fly ball towards the right fielder. Green makes the catch. Here comes the always dangerous Derek Jeter.
Derek has blossomed into one of the fine young shortstops in baseball. His high average complements his terrific fielding, making him a complete player.
It's way back. He throws to second. There's a base hit. Now stepping up to the plate, Paul O'Neill. Runners moving on the pitch. He slides head first. Pickoff throw to second. The count is 2-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. The windup and the pitch. There's a ground ball to the left side. He's out at first. Here comes the always dangerous Bernie Williams.
Bernie is an excellent hitter from both sides of the plate and will go deep if given the opportunity.
0-1 is the count. Hit to the first baseman. And he gets it. The Dodgers are up next. Now stepping up to the plate, Tom Goodwin. Now stepping up to the plate, Mark Rudzelanek. Rudzelanek leans away from it. The windup and the pitch. There's a high pop-up, playable in the infield. He's there, and he has it. Here comes Gary Sheffield. Sheffield is a designated hitter today. There's a ground ball to short. That out ends the inning. New York is up next. Coming to the plate is David Justice. No balls, 1 strike. Here's a ground ball to the right side. A textbook out at first. Here comes Glenn Allen Hill. It's popped up. The count is 0-2. 1-2 is the count. The windup and the pitch. Ashby strikes out. Hill. Here comes Jorge Posada. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes.
Foul.
2-2 is the count. The windup and the pitch.
Strike 3, you're out.
Ashby. Fans. Posada.
Strike 3, you're out.
Now stepping up to the plate, Sean Green. No balls, 1 strike. There's a ground ball to short. He's out at first. Now stepping up to the plate, Eric Karros.
Foul. Foul.
The count is 0-2. The count is 2-2. There's a ground ball to third. He's out at first.
That is just what the pitcher wants to do in that situation.
Here comes Adrian Beltre. The windup and the pitch. There's a liner to center field. There's a base hit. Coming to the plate is Bruce Avon.
Let's see if he can keep this inning alive with a clutch base hit.
D-Rod.
The count is 0-1. 1-1 is the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hit to left field. That falls in for a hit. He throws to the cutoff man.
Pitcher is lucky that ball just went for a single.
Now up at bat, Chad Kreuter.
A base hit here, and they take the lead.
Fly ball to left center. Los Angeles loads the bases.
Pitcher is really struggling right now.
D-Rod.
That's a major league pop-up.
Out.
Now that is some impressive pitching.
The Dodgers fail to score despite loading the bases. Here comes Tino Martinez.
Foul.
No balls, 1 strike. The windup and the pitch.
Foul.
There's a ground ball to short. A textbook out at first. Here comes Scott Brocious. Brocious jumps out of the way. That's 6 batters in a row retired by Ashby. He's out at first. Now stepping up to the plate, Chuck Knobloch.
Foul.
0-1 is the count. No balls, 2 strikes. The windup and the pitch.
Foul.
0-2 is the count. The count is 1-2.
Ball.
Knobloch jumps out of the way.
Foul.
It's a full count. Here comes the 3-2 pitch.
Foul.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3 out.
Knobloch goes down.
They aren't even close to hitting him right now.
The Dodgers have the top of the order coming up. Now up at bat, Tom Goodwin.
Ball.
There's a ground ball to first.
Out.
That wasn't even close.
Coming to the plate is Mark Grudzielanek. Fly ball towards the left fielder. Caught by the left fielder. Now up at bat, Gary Sheffield. The windup and the pitch. It's way back. It's a homer. Now stepping up to the plate, Sean Green. It's way back.
Foul. Foul. Foul.
No balls, 2 strikes. There's a ground ball to the left side. He's out at first. In the bottom of the 3rd. The score is 1-0. Here comes Derek Jeter. The windup and the pitch. The count is 2-0. 3-1 is the count. Full count. Here's the money pitch. There's a liner to center field. He throws to the cutoff man. Throw to second.
That was just an excellent job of hitting.
Now up at bat, Paul O'Neill.
They won't look to bunt with this guy. He just hits too well.
Runners moving on the pitch. He slides head first. No balls, 1 strike. The count is 1-1. There's a ground ball to second. And they get him easily. Here comes Bernie Williams. One and 0 is the count. The windup and the pitch.
Foul. Foul.
1-2 is the count.
Foul. Ball.
It's a full count. Here's the money pitch.
Strike 3 out. Strike 3 out.
3.5. The score is 1-0. Here comes Eric Karros.
Ball.
2-0 is the count. The windup and the pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. Three and 2 is the count. Here's the money pitch. Karros jumps out of the way. Ball 4, that's a walk. Now stepping up to the plate, Adrian Beltre.
Pitcher's looking to keep these pitches down and get a ground ball.
Foul. Foul.
0-2 is the count.
Foul.
0-2 is the count. Fly to center field. It drops in for a hit. Karros is safe at second.
They have a good chance to score here.
Now up at bat, Bruce Avon.
Foul.
No balls, 1 strike. It's way back.
He hit it deep, but not deep enough. Well, he did a nice job there.
Oh.
Now up at bat, Chad Kruger. The windup and the pitch. 1 ball, no strikes.
He crushed that one.
To the track, to the wall. It's gone. Home run.
You have to wonder how much longer the manager's going to stay with this guy.
Mike Stanton comes in to pitch.
He just didn't have a good day.
No balls, 1 strike.
D-Rod.
Great pitch.
The windup and the pitch.
Foul. Foul.
The count is 1-2. Struck out last time. The count is 2-2.
Foul.
He was just out in front of that and pulled it foul. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. It's gone if it stays fair.
Foul.
There's a shot that's just foul. Full count. The windup and the pitch. Fly ball towards the center fielder. Williams makes the catch. Now up at bat, Tom Goodwin.
D-Rod.
No balls, 1 strike. He's hitless so far. 1-1 is the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The windup and the pitch. That's a 3-run inning for the Dodgers. Now up at bat, David Justice.
Ball.
The count is 1-0.
Foul.
1-1 is the count.
Foul.
1-2 is the count. The windup and the pitch. Justice goes down. Now up at bat, Glenn Allen Hill. There's a ground ball to the left side.
That wasn't even close.
Coming to the plate is Jorge Posada.
He was taking all away.
3-0 is the count. Posada leans away from it. Ball 4, that's a walk. Now stepping up to the plate, Tino Martinez. The windup and the pitch. 1-0 is the count.
Foul.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They are doing nothing at the plate.
Now stepping up to the plate, Mark Rudzelanek. He's hitless so far. Here's a ground ball to the right side. Through the infield. Coming to the plate is Gary Sheffield.
Foul.
The count is 0-1. Fly ball towards the center fielder.
Out.
Coming to the plate is Sean Green. One ball, no strikes. He's hitless so far. Here's a ground ball to the right side. Through the infield. Now up at bat, Eric Karros. The windup and the pitch.
He was taking all away.
2 balls, no strikes. Walked the last time. 2-1 is the count.
Foul. Foul.
The count is 2-2.
Foul.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, that's a walk.
They have a good chance to score here.
Now up at bat, Adrian Beltre.
Looks like they'll bring the infield in here.
There's a hard hit ball into the hole. Through the infield.
Hey!
1 run scores. That brings in 1 run for the Dodgers.
He used an inside out swing and slapped the ball the other way.
They're bringing in a right-hander.
He just didn't have a good day.
Coming to the plate is Bruce Avon. The windup and the pitch.
Infield fly. Batter
It's
down.
popped up. Fouled off to the left. 0-1 is the count. Fly ball towards the center fielder. Check swing and a miss. Strike two. In the bottom of the fifth, the score is 5-zip. Here comes Scott Brocious.
Ball.
The count is 1-0. The count is 1-1. The windup and the pitch.
Foul.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul.
There's a ground ball to second. A textbook out at first. Here comes Chuck Knobloch. He's hitless so far. The windup and the pitch. There's a slowly hit grounder to the pitcher.
That is just what the pitcher wants to do in that situation.
Now up at bat, Derek Jeter. Oh, and 2 is the count.
Ball.
Jeter goes down.
He's really pitched nicely today. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now up at bat, Alex Cora. That's a drive, hook foul and into the stands. No balls, 1 strike. He's hitless so far. Fly ball to right field. It rolls all the way to the wall. He throws to the cutoff man. Throw to second.
They had no chance to get him on that ball.
That's a double.
Wow, did he jump on that pitch.
Here comes Tom Goodwin.
Foul.
No balls, 1 strike.
He really hasn't had a good swing all game.
Foul.
0-2 is the count. Struck out last time. Here's a ground ball to the right side. It's off his glove. He's coming home. 1 run scores.
They are taking advantage of a huge error.
Now stepping up to the plate, Mark Grudzielanek.
Foul.
0-1 is the count. It's way back.
He hit it deep, but not deep enough.
Throw to second.
Out.
Coming to the plate is Gary Sheffield.
B-Rod.
That's unhittable.
Foul.
The count is 0-2. The windup and the pitch.
Foul.
The count is 0-2.
Foul.
Fouled off to the left. The count is 0-2.
Ball.
The count is 1-2. Sheffield goes down swinging. Now stepping up to the plate, Sean Green. Pickoff throw to first. The windup and the pitch. 1-2 is the count. Green goes down. The Yankees have the heart of the order due up. Now up at bat, Paul O'Neill. He's hitless so far. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2 is the count. Coming to the plate is Bernie Williams. Oh, and 1 is the count. He's hitless so far. No balls, 2 strikes. Struck out last time on. Fly ball to center field. It drops in for a hit.
Well, he got down on the count, but he shortened up his stroke and came up with a nice piece of hitting there.
Coming to the plate is David Justice.
Foul.
The count is 0-1. He's hitless so far.
Foul.
0-2 is the count. Hit to the third baseman.
Out.
And he gets it.
He sawed him off with that one.
Here comes Glenn Allen Hill. No balls, 1 strike. He's hitless so far. The windup and the pitch. There's a ground ball to short. A textbook out at first. The Dodgers are up next. David Lee comes in to pitch. Coming to the plate is Eric Karros. Karros jumps out of the way.
Foul.
The count is 1-1.
Foul.
The count is 1-2. Walked the last time. Coming to the plate is Adrian Beltre.
Foul.
The count is 0-1. 3 hits already for Beltre. He's out at first. Now up at bat, Bruce Avon.
Zero.
0-1 is the count. That could be out of here. It lands on the track. He's trying to stretch his hit. He throws to second. Safe at second. That's a double.
Wow, did he jump on that pitch.
Now up at bat, Chad Kruger. The windup and the pitch.
Foul. Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. There's a slowly hit grounder to third baseman.
A few years ago, he might have beat that one out.
And at the end of 7, the score is 6-0. Devon White comes in right field. Now up at bat, Jorge Posada. His average is about even on both sides. The count is 1-0. Had him way in front on the changeup. walked the last time. Full count. Here comes the 3-2 pitch.
Ball.
That was an unusual walk for him.
Now up at bat, Tino Martinez. No balls, 1 strike. Third time through the lineup, and they still haven't figured out Ashby. Struck out last time up. The windup and the pitch. Fly ball towards the center fielder. Caught by the center fielder. Coming to the plate is Scott Brocious. He's off from first. He goes in head first. He's now thrown 100 pitches. How much longer will he last? Fly ball to left field. Caught by the left fielder. After 7.5, the score is 6-0. Here comes Alex Cora. The count is 0-1. The windup and the pitch. Fly ball towards the left fielder. It drops in for a hit. Now stepping up to the plate, Tom Goodwin. Runners moving on the pitch. 0-1 is the count. No balls, 2 strikes. 1-2 is the count. Runners moving on the pitch. He slides. What a throw, and it's a strike him out, throw him out double play. Now up at bat, Mark Grudzielanek. The windup and the pitch. There's a ground ball to second. That out ends the inning. It's the last chance for the Yankees. Now stepping up to the plate, Chuck Knobloch. Oh, and 1 is the count.
He's due.
There's a hard hit ball into the hole, through the infield. It's driven to the opposite field for a base hit.
Wow, he really fought that one off for a tough single.
Foul, out of play. No balls, 1 strike. Here's a ground ball to the right side. There's a force at second.
He just barely beat the throw.
Coming to the plate is Paul O'Neill. It's popped up. The count is 0-1.
He's due.
Fouled off to the right. The count is 1-2. The windup and the pitch.
He made a terrific catch out there.
Jeter is tagging up. Jeter is safe at second.
Out. Hey.
Now up at bat, Bernie Williams steps up, and this might be the final out.
He better not let this get away from him.
Leroy. Out.
Los Angeles wins.
You're out.
He pitches a shutout.